go. That started, and that started. Alright. That looks good. And that also looks good. Yep, both are good and online. Alright. Good morning! And welcome to another stream. It's Friday. That means it's my day off. Which also means I get to live stream more Space Engineers. I'm still on the bend. I want this ship to be finished. I want it to be built and be done. And I got idea. Bulkheads in the thruster chambers. Give it some like reinforcement and stuff. You know, don't want stuff bumping around and whatnot. Brain has died. Currently thinking and formulating. Planning. Loading. What is the deal with carbon fiber? Like, I get the appeal of the look, but I just see it put on everything. Like, it's a nice material. It's pretty tough, but I wouldn't want it on certain things, whatever. I was watching a video of just, like, flopped sports goods that people didn't ask for, and one of those was, like, carbon fiber shoe sole inserts, where it's a carbon fiber plate inserted in your sports shoe or something to help give you better rigidity in your jumps and stuff. Oh, I guess it worked. Or not. No. Please, load. Don't be like the others. Okay, it's loaded. Alright, so I came up with an idea. Alright, we got the inner hull. This is the mid layer. Got the inner layer and then the mid layer. Inner layer, middle layer. I need to head to... First, I want to finish up the crew deck. The ship may be large and vast, but the crew deck will be small. Purpose-built. Head to the crew deck. So I need to make sure it's not connecting to any of the main rooms and whatnot. Oh, there. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to sacrifice these hydrogen containers. Most of them. There, we'll just do this for a placeholder so it doesn't all float off into space. There we go. We need the bridge. The CIC. Go. Alright. Now we could clear these out and then put in the bridge. Or the CIC. The CIC is going to be the main control center of this ship. While the ship will have a external bridge. Armor plate. Now the core of the ship, where the engine and the hydrogen thing, because it's a bit old, I kind of threw out the idea of the composite armor mixing with this ship. Not that I don't want to do it, or I didn't like the idea. I do like the idea. The problem is, I got distracted and also lost the patience. This is one of the most advanced ships I've built so far. Oh, I recently purchased Battlefield 6. It's interesting. Well, I bought it because it's on sale for 50% off right now, and I figured, it's not full price, it's 60 bucks, and I'm actually okay with 60 bucks. For a new game, 60 bucks is okay. Like I've said before multiple times, if someone wants to buy a, what's it called, a new game release or whatever, hey, do what you want with your money. I personally do not support the idea of these game companies charging as much as they're trying to charge for these new games, like 80 bucks, 70 bucks. Come on now. It's ridiculous. But, I mean, I buy various other stuff, so I will not criticize the customer. I will criticize the company. But even then, like, from what I've been hearing with Battlefield 6, it's been pretty much nothing but good things. Like, let's be honest, it's not as good as Battlefield 4, but I think they reached peak with Battlefield 4, and it's like the... Oh, wait, hang on. It's like Halo 4 trying to... Like 343 trying to fill in Bungie's shoes when Bungie used to be good. It's like... It's big shoes to fill since Battlefield 4. I mean, even Battlefield 1 was pretty good. I liked 1. I heard bad things about 5. But, I mean... to each their own if they like 5 or not. Thou shalt not judge lest one wishes to be judged themselves. Essentially, don't judge people unless you're able to take judgment yourself. Essentially, like, someone can easily judge you for various other things. That's individuals. Companies, on the other hand, I think that's okay to judge. I think they did a good job with Battlefield 6, though. I've been playing it. I played 2 matches. It's not a lot of matches, but I was having some fun. Though I am confused, to say the least, only because it's a new pace with Battlefield. It's very, the time to kill is very short now, but it's very inconsistent. I was playing support, so you start with the LMG. Yes, you could switch to a different gun, but come on now. Like, it's Battlefield. When you play support, you use the LMG for that true noob support experience. The noob. But, it feels like the LMGs are, well, at least the one you start with feels like a pea shooter compared to some of the, like, other guns. Like, the time to kill with the LMG is significantly higher than let's say, an SMG or a carbine or assault rifle. At least that's what it felt like, because people were able to mow me down like a couple of shots when it took me like a lot of rounds to put one person down to the body, specifically to the body. Like it takes more rounds for me to kill someone with a shooting their torso when someone using SMG or assault rifle / carbine using one of those guns on me to the torso as well takes significantly less rounds to kill. And I guess it's to balance the LMGs, but when I was looking into Battlefield 6, one of the main criticisms was that they took away the suppression mechanic, which was one of the biggest reasons why you would use an LMG in the first place, to suppress people, because, you know, it blurs your vision, kind of disorientates you a little bit, that kind of thing. So you could support your allies by suppressing enemies to make them like think twice about poking their head out from cover, but apparently they don't got that no more, and I don't know what the purpose to LMGs are aside from just big guns with big magazines now. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Regardless if it has suppression or not, I still use LMGs and like try to have fun with it, but I mean, it's new. It's a new experience. I'm going to try and give it a chance. It's not like I had a bad experience using an LMG. It's like, it's different. That's all I'm saying. Would you like me? Hi. No. Okay. I'm starting to get annoyed with Kick now. Like the same situation with Twitch, where it's like, hey, we're gonna advertise view botters to you. Twitch seems to be the only one. YouTube seems to be the only streaming platform and creator platform that doesn't permit the, what's it called? The live soliciting of view botter. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure Kick doesn't permit this, but YouTube is doing something that these streaming channels aren't doing that prevents view botting solicitors to solicitate view bots to people on their platform, which it disappoints me, really. Like, I would love to stream on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and any other streaming platform you could think of, but I just can't bring myself to stream to Twitch anymore. I mean, I didn't get views on Twitch anyway, but like the only people that watched me on Twitch were solicitors, either artists wanting to solicitate their services to me to make some sort of like overlay or whatever, or to what's it called? So to solicitate a view bot service or whatever. So it's like, hey, welcome back to the stream. It's Friday and it's the stream time. I'm just rambling to myself on about the differences between Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Currently, like, digging into Twitch for being a terrible streaming platform. Like they had it once upon a time. Twitch, they used to be a good streaming platform, but I don't know what happened to them. They just took a dive how many years ago, and it's like, what can you do? I guess this is the bathroom. Whoa, improves frames for the bathroom. All right. Currently, I am formulating what to do with all this space. Well, I know what I'm going to do with the space. I'm just formulating on how to utilize it, while I'm also connecting up all of these systems. But like with Twitch, I don't see the point of supporting Twitch anymore, because they are not a creator friendly platform. It's like, oh, they like to pretend they are, but they're obviously not. Because if they were a creator-focused platform, they wouldn't be screwing over their creators or people who are trying to start on their platform over. Like, politics. I don't like getting into it. I'm not going to get into it. But I will mention that Twitch is horrendously biased when it comes to politics. I won't say specifics, but let's just say if you have the wrong politics, or politics that oppose their politics or views, or you share their politics, you will see a significant differential application of standards when it comes to moderation. As in, you will either be banned into the ground, or you'll be given favor, or what is it called? Favoritism. To be honest, who even wants view bots? If you're gonna view bot, get seen by the algorithm, you end up with viewers, but not exactly. That is the thing with view bots. Like, when I see these advertisements like dropped into my channel just for that account to be destroyed by the administrative robots that patrol the platforms, I honestly do wonder about subscribing to the service. Not because I want view bots, but because of the pure experiment of, will this actually do anything for the channel, or will it just end up in nothing? Like, it's the curiosity. It's like, we'll do it for the YOLOs situation. Because honestly, I really don't care about view bots. It's what's it called? Doing it for the wrong reasons. If you're gonna stream if you're not gonna stream just for the sake of streaming, you're streaming for the wrong reasons, in my opinion. I'm gonna extend this, bring all this way out. Because when I stream, I just want to stream and play video games. And if someone comes by and likes to watch, then that's perfect. Because, to be honest, whenever it gets later in the day and my friends start to get online, I kind of just wrap up the stream. Or I just get bored, wrap up the stream, and my friends start getting online because it's later. So it's like, oh, you know what? I'll stream to them. Because I just like streaming to people. It's just fun. Alright, let's see. Ooh, oh no. I'm gonna bump this down another notch. But like with Twitch, and what my biggest gripe with Twitch and Kick is that YouTube is doing something. They're doing something differently than Twitch and Kick that basically forbids the act of active soliciting of view bots. Because every time I stream to Twitch or Kick, guaranteed there will be a discardable account that sole purpose is to solicitate a view bot service. Like, all I have to do is just ignore it because, I mean, it's just that easy. But it's very annoying. A bit of hot take, I think. Monetization has sucked the fun out of streaming. Yeah. Really, anything on the internet. Exactly. Like, I will not lie. If I can make a living off of streaming, I will stream for a living. But you just got to do what you want. And I think that's where a lot of problems come when it comes to just the creator sphere. Because some people just do it for the money. They do it for the clout, or they do it for some sort of political or personal agenda that they want to do. They don't do it just for the sake of doing it. Because me, I don't need to do it for a living. I work for a living. I work a full-time, 9 to 5 job It's not really like you get in at 9, get off at 5 kind of thing, but it's kind of along the lines. Like it's a full 40-hour week work schedule. And I actually do, it's physical work. I work at a machine shop. Like, granted, I'm just moving parts around, but it's a lot of physical work. And it's like, I don't need, like, work honestly is not really all that big, like, all that hard. Personally, I don't find the work difficult or frustrating, but some people do. But anyways, the problem with people streaming and doing YouTube and stuff is that they're doing it only for the money or some sort of personal goal, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that affects what they're doing. It makes them what's it called, engage in bad behavior. Because here, a little bit of a admission, this isn't political or anything. This is just something I like. Because I'm on break, got nothing to do but just sit around for 30 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on which it is, like lunch or just break. So I just watch YouTube videos while I'm off the clock. And one of the videos I love watching is from this one YouTuber named More Pegasus. And he does these, like, he's a slop tuber is what they're called, apparently. And he covers this one specific individual because every day he opens his mouth and says something different and dumb, and it just feeds this person free content. And all he has to do is just record and post. And he's not doing it out of malicious intent, like he's trying to ruin his life or anything. He's doing it because the person that he's covering is genuinely an awful person trying to brainwash people, and it's just hilarious just how badly he's doing it. But anyways, oh, I forgot my train of thought. I lost it. No, wait, trying to get it back. I'm reeling it in. My brain flatlined, cognition levels are dying. Oh, okay, I remember now. So, some of these people, like, he covers all sorts of people. And a lot of these people apparently just stream for just the money's sake. And they do it, like, the reason why I say they're doing it for all the wrong reasons is because they're doing it just for clout. They only care about other people, or air quotes gesture, other people, as long as it entices some sort of like gain or whatever to them. Like, they don't care about the people that they surround themselves with, and because of that, they surround themselves with terrible people who only think with a similar mindset of, you are just a number to me, you're here only to further my goals, and when it becomes convenient, I'm going to stab you in the back to save my skin or to further my agenda, clout chase, or whatever I got going on. And I see this kind of theme happen a lot. And not just streaming, even though it's very prolific at streaming, but YouTube and anything else. It's all clout. It's senseless clout chasing and money chasing trends, just to appease an algorithm. Yeah, sorry for that long rant, but it's the simple too long didn't read is, yes, I agree with you. The monetization has kind of ruined the fun of streaming, because some people try to stream. It is honestly soul crushing when you try and get it, when you want to get somewhere with streaming. It's soul crushing because you're a small person. And because I known people who tried streaming, like live streaming, and they want to get it going. They're not doing it just for the money. They're doing it because they want to do it, and they want to have fun doing it. But the reason why I say it's soul crushing is because they stream. You stream. You do these streams. You stream hours on end for however long, and then just to find that no one comes by and watches you. No one absolutely has any interest in watching your content. And all you get are bots. And it's demoralizing in a way, because like, why keep doing it? Because me, like, I used to feel that way, but at this point I just said, like, nah, screw it. I don't need to do it for money, and I don't need it for this or that, so I'm just going to do it for the sake of me doing it. That's what I like. But like, it's hard. It's hard to get somewhere when you start streaming, because no one's going to watch you. You're just streaming to emptiness, just for the chance of one or two people coming by, getting some form of interest in your content, and then watching your stream as, like, as a result. And then that is the start of it. And then you hope that you're lucky enough that that person, which I'm very grateful that this person, you, are a freaker returning viewer, because that's more than a lot of other people get. And that's sad to say, that one person coming back time and time again to watch some random person play a video game is disappointing, because how are these small creators supposed to get anywhere on these platforms? Like, yes, I get it. If you're not entertaining enough, or if you're not doing anything to, like, retain the attention that you want people, like, yeah, I get that. But some people put so much work. Like, the same thing goes for YouTubing as well. When you're putting out videos, like, some people make banger stuff, but sometimes all it takes is a large creator who already has an established audience to shine a little light on them, just for them to actually get somewhere. Even though that should have been, like, not given to them, but they should have had a good chance of accumulating their own community. Like, some people get lucky, some people don't. Some people push out bangers and get absolutely no attention, while some people just put absolutely no effort and are just given, like, the what's it called, the jackpot of, like, lots of viewers. And, like, it's weird, it's inconsistent, it's weird, and I don't know. Personally, I don't know how it works. I don't really care about trying to figure out how it works, because all I care about is just playing video games. And I want, like, honestly, I do want people to come by the streams and say hello and watch and whatnot, because that's what I personally like. I like having the interaction and just putting on something for somebody to watch. That's what I love. That's why I stream to my friends, even though most of them don't watch what I do. But I like to think they do. Because, like, I have no problem just playing video game and not doing anything at all. Like, it's this or that. But yeah, like, the whole streaming thing is just, I don't know. It could be fun, it could be good, but I think the way things, and also, I guess, another thing to add is that there's just so many people trying to do it as well, that it's just oversaturating the, let's just say, the marketplace of streaming. Making it worse, like, someone small trying to get anywhere will have a hard time doing anything. Wait a minute. Hang on, I gotta look this up. Oh, wait, no. I'm trying to think about how to do the strafing thrusters. Because if the strafing thrusters, I can't put them in here. It's too small. There's not enough space. Large thruster blocks take, like, are 3x3, so it's like a 9 like block square. But they need 7 block clearance before the thrusters damage anything. So I have a conundrum of where to put these thrusters. Space Engineers thruster range. You know, off like a random off topic, on topic train of thought. I was thinking about doing a PNG tuber thing, like little, like, caricature kind of thing or whatever, little doodle. Like I was thinking about using like a little character in my icon and make it a PNG tuber thing or whatever, and just have that in like the void in the bottom right corner. Guide. Thruster damage range. Yes, please. Small block. Small grid. 1 block. Oh, 4 block. Flat thrusters. Atmospheric. What? Okay. Oh, those are... Okay. Those are atmospheric thrusters. Alright. Ion thrusters. Let's see. What? Yeah, it is 7. 7's the safe number. And then... Okay, 2 block. So smalls are 2 block range ion thrusters. Large thrusters are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 block range. I'm just double checking. You don't want to accidentally put in stuff just to make things worse. Or... No, it's not enough. Thinking. I'm thinking. All right. Three block, because it's going to be a chunky armor plate right here. One thing I want to try to figure out how to solve is the latency. Because I'm looking at my stream now. Look, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 11. It's a 12-second delay. I really don't like that, actually. I'm gonna cover this up. And we're gonna work on the CNC. Alright, so... Yeah. The CNC will be... The CIC, I mean. The CIC will be up in front. Side door? Brake. And then... Oh, nah. But yeah. It's fine. Yeah, there's a trade-off between latency and video audio. Yeah. Yeah, I think the bitrate as well or something. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to streaming. I'm just winging it. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Hmm. Internet bills. Oh. I don't know how that works. I need a door. All right, that works. And then it's the Chernabog. I'm going to switch this one around. There. Oops. Put the corners in. There. There we go. Excellent. quite because I am concentrating on the design. There we go. Now, do I use standard armor? Yeah, I'll use standard armor. Here we go! The CIC. For the most part. And then the door. Blast doors on the main doors. Thinking.
In my case, it doesn't matter either way since I am a no commentary channel.
Oh, that's fair.
So I usually have to find a moment where I can type in chat. So the delay is inevitable.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Some people are just naturally shy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's see. What can I do that would be cool? Ooh, I do like the way this is looking. Oh, and then I could put some sort of railing. Yeah, here. Yeah. Delete the rail, not the rest of it. All right. I'm gonna get rid of this. Bridge, cockpit, control seat, yes.
Are there any games you're looking forward to? I've been waiting for Project Robot. It's been made by Team Ica.
Ah, actually, recently, I was talking about this earlier, but I recently got Battlefield 6, and I'm looking forward to playing it more later. I am not good at Battlefield. I stink at PvP games. I will not lie. I will not shy away from PvP stuff or whatever. I don't mind it. It's just not my personal cup of tea in certain circumstances. PvP, like games like Battlefield, War Thunder, I like. When it comes to PvP in like certain games, no. Like But games that have not yet been released. Let me look up on my Steam wish list, because there are some that are not yet out, but will come out at some point. I just got to remember what they are. Not yet released. Where? There's this game I came across called Pioneer. That looks cool. It's looks like it's an open world survival MMO FPS PvE game with PvP zones. It basically looks like a cross between Fallout Metro and Stalker. And it's ticking all the boxes that I'm liking. I look forward to that one. There's also Dawn of War 4. I look forward to that one. I do not know how that will turn out, but I'm curious. I could be good at PvP, but I've ruined too many people's days in the past, and it's kind of haunts. I mean, when you're playing, I guess it depends on how you played it. I remember I used to be a menace in TF2 in trade lobbies. I would mind my own business until someone picks a fight with me, and then I'll just kill them. Metaphorically, beat the living shit out of them. As in, they keep fighting me, so I kill them. And then we just keep fighting until I make them leave because they get frustrated. Because I used to be pretty good at TF2, and I would fight people until they get frustrated and rage quit. I also used to do that on War Thunder too, but then I lost patience for War Thunder. Because all you need are fire forget missiles and a jet that no one can catch. There's really no sport in dogfighting and War Thunder customs anymore. That's what I like to do in War Thunder. When I play, I am fed up with the matchmaker system and Gaijin's abysmal way of going about balancing the BRs. I just gave up at this point. So I just played, for the longest time, I just played a matchmaker, and I would mind my own business and be chill until some random person picks a fight with me, then I kill them. Then they get upset that I killed them, and they keep fighting me. So I keep fighting them, and then I try and get better at fighting them. I'll either die a lot to them, or I will just raffle stomp them. And eventually, the person I'm fighting with rage quits. Honestly, I don't really feel bad, honestly. Almost every single situation that I would have had where it would have probably accounted it to online bullying, even though I wouldn't really say anything in it, pretty much. I would just silently play the game and occasionally say something like, "You're playing pretty big," or something like that. I don't know. I don't insult and I don't swear. I don't say anything outlandish or whatever. But I will poke and prod. Because, you're doing a sporty fight, don't be unsporty. And that's the easiest way to get on my bad side when... but anyways. It's always the situation of they came to me, and I'm just responding to it. It's kind of situation. Similar thing with TF2 back in the day. I've always minded my own business until some random person thinks it's a good idea to pick a fight with me. But what can you do? And it's funny, and I got my butt kicked a lot. That's one reason why I was pretty good at TF2 a long time ago, because I got killed so many times and got beaten by so many better players, players so much better than me, that I... Trial and error. Trial and error is the best way. That's why I don't mind PvP. It's a great experience sometimes. But In games like, let's say, Star Citizen, no, I am completely against PvP. In most circumstances. Not most, some circumstances. I like to be fair. Like, PvP, I believe, has a place in Star Citizen, but I feel that a lot of the, some of the community in Star Citizen, in terms of who support PvP, think that Star Citizen should be entirely PvP, and that PvEers are just the cannon fodder, the cattle to be harvested for easy kills and stuff. And I always see this kind of theme too when it comes to like games like Sea of Thieves. Like when it comes to games like Sea of Thieves, Star Citizen, or open world PvE games that have PvP in them that are focused to be PvP, I don't like. Star Citizen is the only exception I'll make because I like Star Citizen too much. But it's the situation of I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to get something done. If I wanted to do PvP, I would seek PvP. But if I'm trying to get something done, do something, and random person comes out of nowhere and shoots me in my face and sets me back all the way to the beginning of the game, metaphorically, the beginning of the game, I'm going to be pissed. I'm like, it's not like Spore, you're like, oh, you got me. It's like, I spent 30 minutes to an hour to get to this point, and you came out of nowhere and set me back all, like, I lost nothing but time, and I have little to no time to spare, so you wasted my time for no reason besides wanting to kill me. It's like, no, I have a very hard time trying to accept that kind of thing being fun for anybody besides the one doing the killing. It's like, it's not fun gameplay. And that is my problem with Star Citizen. Like, PvP is, like, let's be honest, it's not really that well supported, and CIG are trying to shoehorn a PvP experience without properly supporting it, so people just resort to just kill on sight, better safe than sorry kind of situation. And people who like to PvP got nothing to do, so they just go out and seek PvP by just killing random people. And I don't blame them. But it's just the unfortunate situation. What can you do? Alright, I'm trying to figure out... Ooh. Ah, okay. But I need screens. I want display screens. There has to be something. Lab equipment? No, that's not sufficient enough. Ooh, projector. But like, yeah, like, there are certain games I like PvP, and then certain games I don't like PvP. Where? I know there are LCD displays, but there's just a big tile. Warning side arrow. Ooh. Signage. Ooh. A motion controller. Ah. Text panel. Ooh. Cool. I need a display. Engineer plushies? Safe zone. Store. Prototype equipment. I'm unironically scratching my chin right now, trying to figure out some sort of display. Text panel. Wide. Corner LCD. Ooh, that's too big. Hollow? Ooh. Uh-oh. Control station. You know, here, I'll take a moment to test out the strafing speeds. I mean, the up and downs. Will this destroy the engines? No. Excellent. It's working. Mid-2010s, there was a gear fighting community in Roblox. Ooh. Very, very pay-to-win kind of thing. Gears were weapon, vehicles, or power-ups. Alright. And these were game-breaking items, too. Ah. You know, hearing gear reminded me of a topic that's a very sensitive topic to some people in Star Citizen. It's a sensitive topic because you got one side who wants essentially the retention of player gear, and then you got the other side who wants full gear looting. And the PvPers are the ones who are wanting the full gear looting. Hang on, I gotta pause that thought really quick. I gotta fix this. So here's the thing. With Star Citizen, once upon a time, Star Citizen did not have player inventory that we do now. Imagine bringing a heat-seeking missile launcher into a sword fight. Ah. Okay, yeah. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna panel this out. Plop that in. You know, I did not test the maneuverability. I just now realized this. In time. I'll do that eventually. That's how OP things were. Yeah, that's crazy. And and since you said pay to win, I'm guessing people had the ability to purchase these items directly. You know, when it comes to the pay-to-win topic, personally, I'm not against a game monetizing or having any sort of like microtransactions, as long as it's not predatory. So that means no loot box gambling or whatever. There we go. Oh, it's dark. But anyways, oh yeah, I remember. I don't mind some amount of microtransactions or spending money or whatever, because I'm loose with my wallet sometimes. And I'm guilty as charged. I don't mind it because I like doing it sometimes. Because there is a game, that game I was playing a bit ago, World of Sea Battles. That game is definitely a pay-to-win game. I will not deny that, because in World of Sea Battles, you get sail ships. And these sail ships, yeah, it's a ship. And then you have to fit that ship and vice versa. However, and also, the more you play the game, you can gather resources to build more ships. Of course, the best ones were trade only. Ah.
That's good then. So there's were hundreds of dollars. Oh, yeah, that's a bit over the top, in my opinion. But I guess it's not going on anymore. It's so weird when it comes to that kind of conversation. But with World of Sea battles, you could craft new ships and get better ones. And some of those ships are first rates, because naval ships back then, they went by rates. You got the fifth, sixth, like seventh, sixth, fifth, fourth, or whatever. I can't remember the specific nautical rate system or whatever, but essentially, like, first rates are basically the top of the line, front line warships. They had all like, they're like triple stack or whatever, triple decker kind of ship. And they were the best of the best, kind of. Like, one notorious historical ship, the HMS Victory. I don't personally know too much about the Victory ship, but the Victory's in World of Sea battles. It's really cool. However, like, of course, you could get the Victory for free if you just work your way up to it and, like, earn XP, unlock the next tier ship, and then gather resources to build the ships and stuff. You know, do it the right way. Or do the paid way with World of Sea battles, and that is to just buy the Victory outright for $60. I went know years ago. Oh, that's understandable. No, but yeah, you could just buy a first rate right out the bat in World of Sea battles, and that is definitely a pay-to-win thing. Now, I'm against pay-to-win in PvP circumstances, but if it's a PvE game, I'm not really all that against it. Because you're not fighting other players. And someone could argue, well, you're beating other players by having a leg up on them because you're having a better time than they are. Like, I don't care. Like, you're not having an unfair advantage because you have a loose wallet in this circumstance. So, unfair advantage specifically ain't like specifically pertaining to what's it called? PvP. I should have done this at the end and worked my way up. But yeah, what? You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Here we go. We got some inner cargo. I'll just space it out 2 blocks each. Gear Friday was 100% PvP, glitches, supermination, and all the dirty strategies were. Ew. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't probably play that mode. Personally, I don't touch Roblox with a 10-mile pole. I don't like Roblox. There were gears that could bog down the host server to the point of shut. Oh, that is dirty. You know, there's the funny thing. With Star Citizen, like, the only form of pay to win is to buy better ships, and these ships are outrageously priced, but I mean, each their own. But you could buy a capital ship, the Idris, and it has a big screw you gun. The Idris M has a railgun that could one-tap almost anything. Or the K variant, the one that's not super duper rare, it has a big screw you laser, but it's not as OP as the railgun, and it's a beam weapon, so you could easily just land hits instead of having to both aim and time your shot. But anyways, both ships incredibly big, incredibly tough, and incredibly difficult and also near impossible to deal with by yourself. So, in that situation, they paid to win. But what a lot of people don't seem to understand, because the principle is pay to win, but there's also the situation of how to go about it. You don't have to participate in fighting them because you could just avoid them because the Idris is slow and cumbersome. And if you're in a single seat fighter, just avoid the Idris. Stay out of the PDC range and just leave it alone. If they try to chase you down, they can't do nothing to you because you just run away from them. And if they're soloing the ship, that makes it even worse because that means all they have to use is the chin gun and the PDCs. And if it's the P variant that don't got none of that, just PDCs, then they can't do nothing. So you're just wasting their time having them chase you, and it's just hilarious that people... I bring that up only because there is a conversation that people always bring up with Star Citizen and how big ships shouldn't be soloed and this and that, because that's not how the game's supposed to be. But it's frustrating because there's lack of context. Because people don't care about the context. They just care about their personal opinion. Ooh. Alright, I should do a layer of... Yes. Alright, here we go. Layer this. Because the thing with the... Man, I am all over the place with my brain, because I am talking and building at the same time. No, but there's a conversation with Star Citizen aimed at the principle of soloing a multi-crew ship. It sounds toxic and usually starts that way, but eventually everyone knows each other and it turns into a sort of Dragon Ball Z situation where people spar and others watch. That's kind of like in with War Thunder in a way, in custom battles, where some people will dogfight others. Which orientation? Okay. Like it's dueling. Some people like to duel in War Thunder, officially or unofficially. And there's like this unspoken rule where if someone is 1v1ing somebody, the unspoken rule is don't butt in and kill them, because that's cheap and dirty. Oh, that is really thin. It's okay. Oh. I just need to add more armor to the bottom side. Okay. I'm just maximizing the internal space usage. All right. One. Now I'm going to do a dedicated row of thrusters, but retro thrusters, but that'll come later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just in case it doesn't get all of them. And punishers were heavy-handed. Your character would basically be dismantled to the point of unplayability. wasn't admin, but it was pretty close. Huh. Yeah. It sounds like a game kind of thing that I would want to participate in. Wait. But it was Roblox. I'm not going back. Yeah. 1, 2, 6, 7. Oops. 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I honestly don't like Roblox. I really don't, and I don't think kids should play Roblox. I don't like the monetization practices on that platform, nor do I not like some of the other things I've heard with that platform as well, with that game. Like, it's just not good stuff. It does not sound pretty, and the devs, the owners just don't try to make themselves look better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Oops, hang on, I lost count. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, honestly, I don't like wishing the misfortune unto others. Yeah. If Roblox was to be shut down, it would be justified. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because if you want kids to play on your platform, you need to have things. Not even that. Just enforce your rules. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Because this is one of my biggest problems with a lot of these platforms, is that they don't enforce their own rules. If people are reporting a person for suspicious activity, you need to investigate them. Like, have an administrative team to investigate the person. And issue disciplinary action when needed. Because sometimes it is warranted. But to my knowledge, with Roblox, they didn't do nothing. Yeah. Like, if you're going to have a reporting system, use it. Use the reporting system. Because, like, that's one of my issues with Twitch as well. Like, that's why I like watching more Pegasus, is because, like, he covers stuff that others don't. Because he just talks about the straight up facts and stuff. And my goodness, like, this one streamer on Twitch, let's just say, did the bad thing, the bad touch, or whatever. Nah, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. She basically sexually harassed and sexually assaulted a fellow person, like a fellow Twitch streamer. This guy, I forgot. No, not just one person, several guys. 2, to my knowledge, on Twitch. Both, to my knowledge, live on stream. And people reported it. People reported her. But Twitch did nothing about it. And it's like, there's proof. It's live. It was live on Twitch, and the person said that he was not okay with it, nor consented to it, and she did it anyway. And you have video proof, but yet you're doing nothing to enforce your rules about it. Like, if this was it's a very big mess of things in that the specific circumstance, because One, it's one part Twitch being an incompetent platform, and second part, an unequal application. Oh no, I put light armor. And two, the unequal application of their rules and standards, because it was a guy who got sexually assaulted and not a woman. Because if it was a woman, streets would be burning down and this and that or whatever. It's like, sexual assault is just not good in general, period. It shouldn't happen. It should not allow, it should be allowed. It should not be allowed to happen. And if it does happen on your platform, you need to do something about it and punish the person who did it. But because the person who did it was a girl, they did nothing about it, and the guy is just left flabbergasted of why Twitch isn't doing nothing. The double standards, yes. Twitch, that's one reason why I just absolutely refuse to stream on Twitch now, is because one, I'm sick and tired of the solicitors, and two, it's just riddled with double standards. It's not a good platform at all. Nope. People should just try to find... I mean, if people want to stream on Twitch, hey, go for it. I'm not going to criticize nor judge. But at the same time, I will say I'm not going near Twitch anymore with a 10-foot pole. Because I remember vividly, because I follow this stuff. Because I watch more Pegasus, like, all the time. And he covered the Emiru situation. I don't know who Emiru is, but I do know that TwitchCon is a thing. And the person who runs Twitch basically was touching about how safety was their top priority. And TwitchCon happened. Some random, I'm gonna guess, I'm not gonna mince words, some random parasocial fan just went, cut in line in front of everybody, approached Emiru directly, and tried to kiss her. And that counts as sexual assault, which is completely not okay. She had no security but her own, and it was only like 2 guys. There was no Twitch security near her. No one stopped him. And Twitch security just let the guy go. Huh? Why? 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 It's like that meme. Just, why? 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 Yeah, it's like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. And Amy, didn't Twitch ban her security team? I remember this. She had a security guy, a really good one, but he was banned from further Twitch events because he was a little bit too rough on someone one time. And Twitch didn't like that because they're sensitive like that way, and banned him. Even though all he did was grab the person and detained him until the police came. Because I remember this situation. And yeah. I do not understand. Because here, I'm going to pause the gaming or whatever really quick and just have a real talk really quick. I do not understand. Like, I'm literally gesturing. Like, I don't have a face cam, so you can't see me gesturing. But I am gesturing of... I do not understand the mentality of defending people who do wrong. I don't get it. The person who sexually assaulted Emiru was allowed to leave and get off scot-free. And Twitch refused to work with local law enforcement and Emiru's manager/team to detain the guy or get the guy. They had to strong-arm Twitch to get any sort of cooperation. I don't understand it. Why are you defending him? And same thing with this girl streamer. You defend her, even though she has a history. It is infuriating. And like I said, I'm not getting into politics, but let's just say I see this kind of behavior demonstrated in various other places outside of Twitch. And it's mind-blowing. People, like, let's say criminals, abusers, and various other people who, you would arrest and throw it, like, given trial and thrown to jail. But yet, for some reason, people, especially in high places, defend them. And it's like, why? There's proof. Like, I understand, like, yeah, you don't want to go on false allegations. Yes, perfectly. Like, that is not okay. Throwing people and ruining their lives because of false allegations and no solid facts is absolutely wrong. But if you have proof, but I'm smiling because this is just so mind-blowing, and you can't see it, but if you have unequivocal physical or video proof and evidence to support these claims, why would you still defend these people? And it doesn't matter who they are or what they do. If they committed a crime, they should have an equal application of the legal standard applied to them, just like how it would be applied to anybody else. It's simple logic. It's just so mind-blowing. Like, I'm going on a rant, like, completely off topic to video games, but it's like, it's a serious thing that just goes on. It's like, why are you defend this? Like, Twitch, why are you defending these bad people? They're doing nothing for your platform but ruining your PR. They are dangerous to the people around them, and you're doing nothing about it. Like, you're clearly okay with it, I guess. So Twitch is a safe haven for this kind of behavior, is the message that you're getting from. It's mind-blowing, really. I'm at a loss for words, because, and I hate doing this. Like, I go by the saying of, if you have to speak, or if you have to state your virtues to people, you do not hold yourself to those same virtues. Virtue signaling is bad. But I personally do not like bad behavior. I hate it. I hate bad behavior. The person that did that thing with Emiru, that's bad behavior. Bad behavior must be corrected or punished. And it's not even calling for like unrealistic punishment, like, nah, throw him in prison for 60 years. Like, no. A punishment that is fair and equivalent to the crime that he committed. Maybe like a month, or some sort of repercussion. I was going to say like a month, but it's like, well, I don't know. It's hard. And see, that's why trial is important, because trial of your peers, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. A jury conformative people would be like, yeah, I mean, is this fair? Is that fair? This and that, Rules exist for a reason. Exactly. They need to stick to them, and they won't. Exactly. And that is the most infuriating thing about Twitch. I just don't understand it. It's just so... it's crazy. It's anarchy. Because this is the thing. Like, if you're going to be loosey-goosey with your rules and whatnot, I guess, okay. But what I cannot tolerate, nor will I stand for, is the double standards and the selective application of the standard. They do not evenly apply the rules on their platform, because they have so much favoritism. One of the funniest things that I've seen was between this one content creator named Tectone and this other content creator named Frogan. The content creator Frogan, says some pretty outlandish things, and I mean, I heard some of them, and it's like, no, that's definitely not okay. So, the content creator Tectone basically made a comment saying that she's fat. And even though what the content creator Frogan said is it's a clear violation of, is this light armor? Oh no. That looks like light armor. I gotta get rid of it. Even though what she said is a clear violation of Twitch terms of service, Twitch did nothing about it. She got off scot-free. Meanwhile, Tectone got banned for 30 days for calling her fat. Yeah, I'll let you dwell on that for a couple of seconds. Like, make of it as you will. It's because I don't want to say what she said, because it's not good. It's a bad thing to say. Why would you say that? It's because she's crazy, and because she has to virtue signal. But it's whatever. I mean, it's not whatever, but it's bad. Okay, it's really bad. Bad people get away with bad things, while people who call them out or make fun of them get the sharp end of the stick. Not the short end, the sharp end. The one that you poke things to make it like hurt them and whatnot. They're getting the pokey bit. It's like, no, you're hurting their feelings. We like these people. You're hurting their feelings. No, gotta poke you back in the cage. Like, you're not supposed to call them out on this kind of thing. We like what they have to say, so we're gonna give them the favoritism they deserve. But yeah. Alright, the ship is somewhat coming together. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Armor panel. But yeah, that's one. There's a lot of reasons why I don't like streaming on Twitch no more. And honestly, I hope more people move away from Twitch and move to better platforms. Because Twitch is generally not a good platform. Oddly enough, and I hate to give them the credit because they've been kind of garbage lately, but YouTube at least has their moderation stuff together. Yes. Because this is what I'll say. Personally, I don't like YouTube. Them as a company are terrible. They are a terrible company. But I will say this. You can dislike something while giving them kudos when kudos are deserved. So even though I do not like Twitch, or I don't like YouTube, if they do something good, I'll be like, yeah, hey, that's pretty good. What can you do? Hey, look at that. But at the same time, if they're doing nothing but bad, like Twitch in this case, nah. They could try to do all the right they want, but it's still going to be garbo. Because you should be fair. Even though a lot of people don't like being fair, they like to be unfair. Even though a lot of people do not like to be fair, it's always good and best to stay fair yourself. Because that means you can say, I'm better than you. You don't do it for the sake of saying that to them, but you do it for the sake of yourself. Because I like to say, I'm better than them, because I will not stoop to their bad level. And it's honesty. Like, just be honest. Like, with Twitch, they have to be honest. Be fair and honest. It's not rocket science. Literally. You're enforcing your rules like you're supposed to. Do it. It's your job. It's, like I said, not rocket science. But you yourself, Twitch, are making it harder on yourself. Because you constantly double down. Doubling down is bad. Okay? It's really bad. Alright, so the ship is somewhat coming together. Looks like a Halo level, kinda. Oops. What is the length of the ship, even? The bad actors are their golden goose. Yeah. And that is the unfortunate thing. There, you know, I'm gonna take a moment to test. You know, personally, I kind of dread gauging the length of the ship because my goal was not to make a gigantic, massive Leviathan of a battleship or whatever, but... Ooh. Alright, so this ship weighs around 611 million kilograms. Over 611 million kilograms. Look at this maneuverability. I think I'm doing something right. I mean, that doesn't look like a lot, but to me, that's a lot. Alright, now I need to slap down an antenna so I could gauge the length. Dish antenna. Here, parabolic. So I can see. Alright, let's see the length. Oh my goodness, this thing is almost over 1 kilometer long. Oh no. And it's not done yet. It's not done. And that's like the thing I'm going for is it's not wasted space on the inside. It's all utilized. Here, I'll be right back really quick. I gotta take a bathroom break. It'll be like a minute. I'm back. Still gotta figure out what to do with the crew quarters. Makes me want to engage in space naval warfare with it. Well, hang on now. Hold off a little bit. It's not done yet.
to the previous comments.
Oh. Yeah. Hmm. All right. LCD panels? Nah. Content? Apps. Oh. Jukebox. Back shotgun? Gravity? Hmm. Hmm. There. Can I? No, I want to make it tiny. The projection tiny. Hmm.
That's fine. There. Ooh. That's cool. Well, we'll have to wait until the ship is done for us to use that. Alright, you have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and you have a good day. Goodbye. I will continue building. Alright, that's the bridge done so far. There will be a additional bridge somewhere else. I need to figure out berthing. That's what I'll do. Alright, let's see. Oh, phone call. I'll be right back.
I have returned. Alright. Inset bed. Half bed open. Half bed. Huh. Oh, okay. So we got no bunk beds. Oh, yeah, this could work. All right. Hang on, let me check something. Oh, all right. I'm going to end the stream here. Y'all have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed the stream, and hope you didn't find the, the topic of conversation too distasteful. I personally don't care for that stuff, all that nonsense. But what can you do? So I hope you enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the ramblings and whatnot, and you guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.